Hello, welcome back to Learn Khmer, our Learn Khmer series. What the direction I've decided to take this series in is that first we're going to master pronunciation. After pronunciation is mastered, then we're going to move on more into lessons itself. Since the Khmer script does not coordinate exactly with the actual phonetics, as in the way it's pronounced, I decided to get rid of the script temporarily, and we'll cover those in later lessons, of course. But now we're just going to cover the phonetics. And so I divided the phonetics into 6 sections, and I have some native speaker recorded here for each of the sections. So my apologies in the time it took to prepare this and upload the video. I've been doing some work in the background. And so the 6 sections I divided into are long vowels, what you see beside me, and next will be short vowels, and then we're going to cover diphthongs, unaspirated consonants, aspirated consonants, and then consonant clusters. And that should cover all of these sounds that you're going to hear in Khmer or in Cambodian itself. Alright? And so remember, we're using the IPA system, or the International Phonetic Alphabet. And for the most part, each of the sounds you see here will correlate to one particular Cambodian script, or one particular Cambodian alphabet letter or vowel sound. This is not always the case though. To be safe, we're just going to go ahead and master the sounds first. Once the sounds are mastered, the script will be a whole lot easier. Alright, remember when using the IPA system for Khmer, when you see 2 dots behind the vowel, it means the long vowel. Alright, so right here we have giri, giri. So ri is going to be longer than the actual gi, ri. There's not 2 dots beside this I right here, so it's pronounced as a short vowel. So it'll be short, boom, a short puff of air. And then ri, a sort of a longer stretched out vowel sound. So just make sure you differentiate that. We'll cover short vowel sounds in the next lesson, but just be aware of that. All right. So here we go, the IPA system right here. So let's first have my native speaker recorded here. So let's first cover one line at a time, and then I'll play it all again one time so everyone can hear it in practice. Here we go. So the first line here, it's just E. Here we go.
Vowels. Long vowels. E, B, C, Li, Mi, Kiri, E.
Alright, good job. So E, the first one here. Just quick explanations, what it all means. B itself right here just means the number 2. C, it means to eat, as in, remember in Cambodian there's different forms for eat, between humans eating, the king eating, animals eating, someone who maybe you don't care for eating, you would use different things. C right here just means to eat, and this is used for animals and animals only, unless you just want to be very rude and you don't really appreciate or like the person. Then you can say, oh, you see this, and then you eat this, but to be very rude. Li means to carry something on your shoulders. Mi is just a form for noodles itself, rice noodles. Giri means a mountain, Alright, next. Alright, good. Alright, the I sound right here, de, just means no. Alright, you can use it by itself. A lot of people will say de. If you say de by itself, that's fine. It just means no. Do you want to go there? De, no. Alright, me is more colloquially addressed for a young girl. Ge just means they. Or in some occasion it does mean 3rd person singular, as in she or he. Bel means a particular time frame. In bep means a particular style or fashion. For example, bep me would be a new style, a new way of doing things. Okay? So moving on. Alright, good. Alright, moving on. Me just means real, something that's real itself. So me de, is it real? Gain. The actual English for this, I'm not too sure. When I was in Cambodia, gain, it represents a local Khmer musical instrument that they play. I'm not too sure the English itself, so my apologies for that, but it's a musical instrument, just so you know. Kre is a bed, and then pape is a goat, which is, the goat meat is considered more of a delicacy in Cambodia. Alright, so da will be your grandfather. Ga is just sort of a matter or an actual affair you have to take care of. I have matters or affairs I'm very busy. Ba, your dad. Sala, your school. And the last one here, ba, which is just, it can mean many different things. It's used as a past participle operator. It's also used to incline may I, bante, may I do something. We'll cover this in later lessons. Alright, here we go. Next. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, good. Here we go. So, bu is your uncle. Gu means to draw something. Yu means long, as in a long time, only for time periods. Yu, long. Alright, su means to persevere through something, through difficulty. And lu is a pipe. A pipe. Good. Alright. Go is an ox or a cow. Lo is a very polite second person form. So just for you, lo is a very polite way to say you. Alright. Go just means a border, as in the border between Cambodia and Vietnam. Nom means to urinate or to pee. And bo is corn. Or bo. Alright, moving on. Bu is a blessing, as in a Buddhist blessing. Go is describes someone who is mute, someone who cannot speak. Alright. Lo is to search for something. The right here, the is a gutter, like on the roof of your house, a gutter. And mon there's several forms of it, but usually it's associated with mon. This means Mon, as in Mon Khmer, the people group in Cambodia.
Short vowels.
Oh. Let's get to the next section right here, excuse me. Oh yeah, okay. Reviewing real quick, sorry. Next. Aw. Good, alright. So, da means to connect two things together. For example, connecting wires. Ga means your neck right here. Saw, the color white. Da would be a bottle. And dom means to fast, as in a Buddhist fast. A lot of times monks will not eat for days at a time. This is called dom. Next, here we go. Li. Alright. Li means it's a form, or it's a dress for Chinese in Khmer. If you see a Chinese person, Li is used very rarely though, as in you. Gu is a to be verb, one of the two to be verbs. Yu means you do something very slowly or very slow. Ru, oh excuse me, left that off here. Ru is a question particle. It has several meanings. We'll talk about that later. Alright? Alright, good. Alright, so last one, So, le means to be on top of something. De means to be stuck, as in you're stuck in traffic. Me means to see something. De means then, as in the sense, if you give me something, then I'll accept it. So if you give it to me, then I will accept it then. And here also has several different meanings. Usually it means to encounter or to run into something. So I ran into a problem. I encountered a problem. Alright? So here we go. These are all of the long vowel sounds that you're going to encounter in Cambodian. And so it covers a lot of words. And so it's very important that you memorize these, or let's memorize the sounds itself. Some key notes here. It's very important to differentiate between the U, and here. U, so it reminds me, when I first learned Cambodian, I said it sounds like Jew, as in J-E-W. You have that sound there. If you want to differentiate the two. Aw, so it sounds like saw, as in S-A-W, a saw. So aw, the last sound there. Just some quick notes. And then the rest of them, E should be much more forward. Alright, so let's hear the sounds again for practice. Here we go. Long vowel sounds.
Phonetics. Vowels. Long vowels. E, B, C, Li, Mi, Kiri, E, T, Me, Ki, Pel, Pep, E, Men, Ken, Kre, Pope, A, Ta, Ka, Pa, Sala, Ban, U, Bu, Gu, Yu, Su, Lu, O, Go, Lo, Gol, Nom, Ot, Pơ, Cơ, Rớp, Tớ, Mờn, Tó, Có, Xó, Đóp, Tòm, Lứ, Cứ, Dứt, Rừ, Lứ, Tứ, Mớl, Tớp, Bớp.
Alright, thank you very much. Next lesson will be short vowel sounds. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions.